Just a reminder, Folsom Lake College will be the home team per 3C2A rules. Today's matchup features number 2 Ohlone College Renegades and the number 10 seed Folsom Lake College Falcons. Here are your starting lineups. First for the visiting team. Playing right field, number 4 Jordan Medina. Playing left field, number 12 Paul Walker. Paul Wagner. Playing short, number 5, Chewy Vasquez. Catching, number 24, Derek Bain. Playing first base, number 22, Julian Camera. Playing second base, number 8, Joaquin Stewart. Playing third base, number 3, Kaden Cuchilla. And the DH, number 2, Cam Hageman. Playing center field, number 6, Teo Thompson. And on the bump for the Renegades, number 35, Drew Greenberg. The Renegades are led by head coach Mike Curran, assistant coaches Cole Motter, Steph Valdez, Nick Sanzeri, and Chris Bonacci. Now for the home team, the Folsom Lake Falcons. Playing center field, number 2, Trajan Rogowski. Playing short, number 23, Dylan Green. Catching, number 21, John Handy. Playing second base, number 1, Connor Barth. DHing, number 32, Shane Saunders. Playing right field, number 16, Cyrus Young. Playing first base, number 12, Asa Martinez. Playing third base, number 15, Tucker Shaw. Playing left field, number 9, George Tchaikovsky. And on the bump for the Falcons, number 7, Jake McEwen. The Falcons are led by head coach Bob Kittle, associate head coach John Peters, assistant coaches Rusty McDonald, Adam Short, Bob Blankenship, and Mike Gulak. We're about 13 minutes for first pitch. See you soon.
Hello and welcome, folks, to Day 2 of our Super Regional Finals featuring the Ohlone College Renegades of Fremont, California, and the Folsom Lake College Falcons of Folsom, California. I'm Armando Galan, and to my left,
Bodie Warden.
And we are your broadcast announcers. We are very excited to bring you this matchup. Game 2 of our Super Regional Finals. First pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. today. And folks, the Renegades will be swinging the bats first, servicing as the road team in this second game of the series. If they win, they are going to be moving on to the sectional finals. And for Folsom Lake College, they're fighting for their lives now. They are fighting to have a chance to try and force a Game 3. They will be playing Rogowski, Green, Handy, Barth, Saunders, Young, Martinez, Shaw, and Sykowski, and plating McCohen today. For the Renegades, who are going to be hitting first, they're going to be plating Medina, Wagner, Vasquez, Bain, Canberra, Stewart, Kashia, Hageman, and Thompson, with Greenberg on the mound. And coming into today's game, I mean, the main story yesterday was the fact that the Renegades really shut down this lineup of Folsom Lake College, only surrendering a run in a complete game effort from Matthew Anderson, where he only surrendered a run off of 3 hits and only 4 base runners in total. It was a quiet day from Folsom Lake College. They're looking for much more consistency at the plate and really, honestly, looking to try and do away from any type of dire mindset. You don't want to have that dire, desperate mindset. You want to take it one pitch at a time, take it as slowly as possible. You don't want to go through the motions, of course, but you can't make any moment too big. You have to execute.
Yeah, I mean, you got to act as if this is the first game of the series, as if this is a game that, you haven't had yesterday. This is your first time seeing the Renegades. You're coming out with a new mentality and a new hand, and with McCowan on the bump. McCowan, from the scouting report from some of the Folsom Lake players, he throws up to 95. This is a top-level pitching recruit, and if he can execute today against this Renegade lineup, this could be a whole new day and possibly move it to a Game 3 on Saturday. But if the Renegades can come out early, start getting McCowan out of his rhythm, then, this might be a repeat of yesterday. So Folsom Lake's going to have to be confident, play fresh like nothing ever happened before.
And, of course, also, I think the main thing for Folsom Lake College today is you can't repeat the first 3 innings of yesterday. In the first 3 innings of yesterday, in the second inning, the Renegades had a solo home run. Then they played at home 1, 2, 3, 4 more runs. That was 5 runs in the first 3 innings, putting them in a deep 5-0 hole. And when you're talking about a team like the Ohlone College Renegades, who are 3rd in the state in ERA, you cannot give up more than 5 runs and hope to have a chance to win and a chance to compete, and especially not through 3 innings. So that's going to be the main focus coming into today's game. Is the first 3 innings, Folsom Lake College, the Falcons, they have to set the tone, and they're going to be pitching first so they can set the tone. However, for the Renegades, as a team hitting their 9th in batting average this season, they in the state, they are 6th in hits, 6th in triples, and they are 5th in RBI and on-base percentage. For Folsom Lake College, they are now down to 28th in batting average. They were 24th beginning play yesterday. Now, that's not as bad as it might sound, folks, because in the top 30, you are a playoff team.
Yeah.
Hence why Folsom Lake College is here. They are still an above 300 team hitting-wise, and they are 11th in ERA, meaning not only can they compete, they can still win this series.
100%.
100%, this series is not over until it is over. And so for Folsom Lake College today, that's the mindset that they got to have. We are on the same field as the Renegades. That means we belong here. Let's show it today.
Yeah, and they're kind of a comeback story, underdog story, rocking Chabot on what Chabot did not expect whatsoever going out in the first 2 games. And, I mean, being the top seed in your bracket, being Chabot and getting knocked out, Folsom Lake just was on a high, then beating CRC to get to this situation right now. And, I mean, there's nothing to lose for them. They're already in a farther spot than they expected their season to go so far. And for you guys at home, for the brackets for NorCal Super Regionals, so far there's 4 brackets with 8 teams in total. The Renegades playing Folsom Lake. The winner of this series will end up playing the winner of Modesto Santa Rosa. Modesto is currently up 1-0 in the series. And then on the upper part of the bracket is Fresno, West Valley, Hartnell, Feather River. Fresno, West Valley, as we talked about, was a huge upset yesterday. West Valley beating them 9-6. And Hartnell, Feather River ended up holding their win on game 1. So Hartnell needs to win the next 2 to advance. Feather River just need 1. And so that'll be a big bracket up there because, I mean, there's two teams in that bracket that are in our conference.
Absolutely.
So imagine having one of those teams advance to the final 4. That'd be a big step up for this conference. But, I mean, as a player, you got to ignore this bracket. You got to play 1 game at a time, 1 pitch at a time. Be the right player. Don't overdo it. Don't be a Superman.
And so, folks, with that being said, let's move on now to some really key topics to talk about. Some players to watch for today. I got 4 of them today for Folsom Lake College. Of course, Barth, who is 1st in home run in the Big 8 and 1st in RBI in the Big 8. Then you have Green, who's also tied for 1st in home runs, 3rd in RBIs, and 5th in stolen bases. Rogowski is 1st in stolen bases and 4th in batting average. And then Handy, the catcher, he's 3rd in batting average and 5th in RBI in the Big 8 beginning play today. For the Renegades today, absolutely, without a doubt, Drew Greenberg is a player to watch. An
100%.
incredible pitcher for these Renegades and has been all season long for the Renegades, incredibly clutch.
Umpiring crew for today.
For Greenberg this year, he's second in ERA in the Coast Conference South, second in wins, and third in strikeouts. Then also coming into today's game, you have Chewy Vasquez, who needs no introduction.
Not at all.
He's first in batting average, first in hits, and first in triples. And then, of course, another guy who needs no introduction, Julian Cambra, who just hit the first home run of the postseason for the Renegades just a day ago off the third archway in center field off the batter's eye. He's been hot, incredibly hot. 5 home runs in the month of April and May combined. And he is not cooling down today. He needs to take over if these Renegades want to win.
Yeah, I mean, ever since April, we've been saying it mid-April till now, he's been on an absolute heater. And honestly, I still have a lot of these other players too. Teo Thompson yesterday didn't get retired once. Paul Wagner last weekend had the best bat all weekend. And I was talking to Coach Curran before the game today, and that's also a reason why he's put him up at the 2 spot this tournament, this weekend, because last weekend in round 1, he had every single swing of the bat was a hard hit ball. It was a line drive missile, no matter where it was, what happened. Good at bat with hard contact. That's all you want as a player. So he's going to reward the guys who are doing great. But even the guy, Teo Thompson in the 9 spot, he's not getting out either. So when you have a full lineup of no one getting out and everyone doing a job, putting up 7 runs in a playoff game, you're going to win the game.
Well, folks, we're officially ready to go with weather, but first I want to introduce our umpires for today. At home plate today is going to be Mike Green, and then at first base today, Felix Zhang. At third base, Pregame Rivera. And also, folks, for today's weather, the wind is going to be 8 to 12 mile an hour gusts right now, blowing out to left center field or even just straightaway center field, whipping and lashing between the two. You know how the wind moves here if you're a Renegade, but if you're a Falcon, it's all over the place.
Oh, it's crazy.
And that should come as absolutely shocking news because you're Northern Californians as well. For the weather today, mostly clear skies, partly cloudy, just scattered clouds about, and it's beautiful weather today.
Amazing.
68 degrees here right before first pitch. You're going to see us taper into the low 70s, but staying right at the high 60s at the very lowest as we are on our way out of here. Beautiful day for a ball game. Let's have a great one today. Well, folks, we are almost ready for National Anthem here on the Fremont campus. We as broadcasters will be taking a quick timeout. When we return back, I'll be giving you the defensive alignment and due up in the first inning for the Renegades. Thank you, folks, for joining us. We'll be back in a minute.
fans.
Well, folks, our jersey matchup for this afternoon first for the Renegades, they're going to be wearing their away black jerseys with white lettering. They have gold stripes going down their sides with white pants and green stripes. For the Folsom Lake College Falcons, they're going to be wearing their beautiful blue jerseys. I love that shade of blue.
Love them. That is
absolutely
gorgeous.
love it. It is gorgeous in the sun. I would love to wear that jersey. Moving on now, they have white lettering and numbers with white pants. And folks, that's your jersey matchup this afternoon. Today, as we said before, the Falcons are going to be plating, or rather mounding, I guess you can say, McCohen. And for Jake McCohen this season, he's a sophomore making his 15th start of the season. He's 6-4 on the year with 70.5 innings pitched, 54 hits given up, 36 runs, 30 earned runs, 33 walks, 68 strikeouts, a case through 9 of 866 with a 3.82 ERA and a 1.23 whip. He will be tasked with extending the season for another game for Folsom Lake College in their elimination game here on Friday, May 8th, 2026. His defensive alignment is going to look like this. From left to right in the outfield, Sykowski in left field, Rogowski in center field, and in right field is Young. From left to right in the infield, Shaw, Green, Barth, and then Martinez. In the squat and putting down the signs is Handy. Saunders is in the lineup today, but he's DHing. And for the Renegades, due up in the first inning, Medina, Wagner, and Vasquez. And if you're just joining us and you didn't hear the lineup before pregame, the rest of the lineup for the Renegades consists of Derek Bain cleaning up, Canberra batting 5th, Stewart batting 6th, Kuchia batting 7th, Hegeman batting 8th, and Thompson batting 9th.
Yep, Renegades keeping it the same as yesterday, but I mean, if you found a winning formula, do it again. If you put up, plated 7 runs, continue to do that kind of action. So I'm glad Curran's keeping the same lineup. The Renegades, I mean, the boys, I've talked to them, they're coming out ready to fire, ready to move on to the next round. So I'm expecting a great game today.
So for McCowen, a weekend ago, he started the game against Chabot College in a 2-1 victory. That 2-1 victory, you have to give him almost all of the credit for. He went through 8 in the third, only surrendering a run off of 8 hits and striking out 6 batters. And he put his team in winning position all day long a weekend ago on May 2nd. The Falcons are hoping he will do the same today. Medina ahead of the count 2-0. First pitch at 1:02 p.m. That 2-0 is outside for a strike. Medina batting at .396 to begin play today with 3 homers and 47 driven in.
Medina's been just a powerhouse of a hitter, so he's looking for a good leadoff at bat here.
And he gets popped up, way up there to second base, short right field. Then the right fielder calls him off there. Nice play made by Young and good talk on the right side of the outfield.
Yeah, another sky high, a mile up the fly ball, but luckily the wind isn't swooshing too much today. Otherwise, that'd be a very hard play to make on any other kind of, windy, howly day. And usually the howls of wind come from the, cloudiness of the day. So when it's sunnier, it's kind of lower of a windy day.
Here now is Paul Wagner. And that pitch just missed on the outer half. 92 from McCowen. He got a fireballer on the mound.
Not even as hard as he can throw, too. He would arguably be the race just from the speed alone.
On his bio, it says he's from Del Campo High School out in Sacramento, California. 6'5", 185 pounds.
Wow. That's where the speed comes from, huh?
Yeah.
6'5". You've got a lot of whip behind you. You almost as if it's a rubber band kind of the action.
1-1 in there for a strike. 86. Beautiful location there from McCowen.
Yeah, that's just a hard pitch to hit. You've only seen 92, and then all of a sudden there's an 86 inside on a changeup. How are you supposed to hit that?
1-2 home. Up the middle. And through for the first base hit of the day.
And that's an extremely calm swing of the bat from Paul Wagner, which I could almost directly relate to the fact of Coach Curran told me before pregame, he told Paul Wagner, said, don't be Superman. We know you can hit hard. We know you're an amazing hitter. Don't be that guy. Hit soft ground balls. Get yourself on base for the rest of this team to knock you in. That was an amazing swing off of, a really good at-bat. Watching many pitches, gets himself on board for Chewy Vasquez, arguably the best player on this team.
This is a matchup I really want to see 10 times today, honestly. McCowan versus Chewy Vasquez. And that pitch bounces just a bit, and it's 1-0.
I think you're also going to see a lot more stolen bases today from the Renegades just because they know they're going to have to take advantage of every run they can get. They're not going to take it easy. They're going to try to steal and swipe as many backs as they can.
And I also would like to see good aggression from the Falcons as well, because they didn't have many opportunities for it yesterday, but when they did, they made the most of it.
Yeah, they did.
They did not get caught stealing once yesterday.
And I believe they stole second and third on Bain as well. So.
Yes. 1-0. Inside for a strike. Beautiful pitch. We hope you guys are enjoying this game wherever you are watching in from. Whether you are Falcon or Renegade or nowhere in between, we thank you and welcome you to the stream.
Yeah, and please let us know who you're watching for, where you're watching from. And also, it's a 1 o'clock game, so lunchtime just kind of hit, but it's never too early for dessert in my mind. We had a fan had some ice cream with some Oreo ice cream, I believe, or something along those lines yesterday.
Yeah.
Bust that out at 1 o'clock. Why not? It's a Friday day of playoff baseball.
The 2-1. Grounded and foul to the left side. Don't mind me also pulling up Austin's
I know,
stream.
I have it up as well. This is going to be a big game for Fresno and West Valley. It's going to be a huge game for them. Oh, runner on third, one down for West Valley.
Hey, there you go.
Interesting. Excuse me, for Fresno, not West Valley. For Fresno.
I just muted you. 2-2, getting ready to come home. Up the middle again. A diving play by Green. He keeps it in front of him, but cannot make the play. Incredible effort by Green. He potentially just saved Wagner from moving up to third base.
Well, and honestly, again, look at those back-to-back swings. 2 hits, 2 soft ground balls up the middle that aren't retrievable. That is how you play baseball, folks. That's how you execute as a team and knock runners in. You hit the ball where there's nobody on soft ground balls. You don't have to beat the pitcher hitting 100 exit velo over the fence. If you just knock a single base hit over and over and over again, you're going to dominate this game.
Derek Bain now ready to swing the bat. Takes on the outer half for a ball. Derek Bain, it's been a bit of a quiet postseason for him. He's batting at .338 this season, 42 driven in on the season. He would be good for 5th, surprisingly enough, in RBI. That's grounded over to second base. Fielded by Barth, and he will make the 4-3 putout. Both runners advance safely to third and second. Third at Wagner, second for Vasquez. And here now is Julian Cambra.
Yeah, so Bain's probably going to be frustrated with himself on kind of a weak ground ball. That was a fastball in his zone. But you can't be mad about that. Move him over second and third now. No force out, obviously, with 2 down makes the plays harder in general for the infield. With Julian Cambra, hottest hitter on this team as of late. If he can come out and make a good swing, score 2 runs here, this is going to be a huge start to this game for the Renegades.
The 0-0 on the outer half. Called for a ball. Julian Cambra had a solo home run, as we mentioned before, yesterday. And for my Tasty Hut brethren, that was one heck of a swing. 1-0.
And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised a guy like McCowan, fireballer with some pretty good off-speeds, it looks like. He's not kind of expecting this kind of first inning. You're facing your 5th hitter now.
And you've gotten the result you're looking for.
It's just been productive for the Renegades. So, he can't be upset with himself, but he's also probably panicking ever so slightly right now.
Gonna have to just do away from it as that's fouled off to the left side and remind himself, hey, I got what I was looking for, which was the weak ground ball. I just didn't get the outcome I was expecting.
Yeah, exactly.
I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. Eventually, they're gonna fall my way. For Camber right now, he wants to say, if there's any doubt, I'm going to find it right now.
100%.
2-1. In there for a strike.
Very good location, my goodness.
2-2 for the double two. Canberra versus McCowan. Who wants it more here in the top of the first inning? It is McCowan getting the swing and miss. So he works his way out of the early trouble, stranding the runners at second and third. Due up at the home half of the first for the visiting Folsom Lake College Falcons. It'll be Rogowski, Green, and Handy. I'll have the rest of the lineup as well as the defensive alignment for you after the break.
Fans, it's starting to heat up. I know you can smell that concession stand. Please make your way over if you're hungry. Grab something good to eat. Nice cold refreshment.
Bringing you the call here from the Fremont campus. Got a pitcher to tell you about. It's our right-hander, Drew Greenberg. And Drew Greenberg this season has been an incredible pitcher. Against Lassen just a weekend ago, he pitched through 7 innings, giving up just 4 hits and 2 runs, and helping the Renegades with the 9-5 victory. I don't know why I just blinked out there. His previous start also was April 17th against Cabrillo, going 7 innings again, giving up 5 hits and 2 runs, striking out 5. He struck out 4 against Lassen a weekend ago, and this season he's coming into today's game, as we mentioned, as the second best ERA pitcher, second best winning pitcher, and third best strikeout pitcher of the Coast Conference South. He'll be facing off against Rogowski, Green, and Handy, then Barth, Saunders, Young, Martinez, Shaw, and Shaikowski. And for the defensive alignment for the Folsom Lake College, for the Ohlone College Renegades, bottom of the first inning, still got to get used to it apparently. Wagner in left field, and center field Thompson in right field, Medina from left to right in the infield. It's going to go Vasquez, Kashia, Stewart, and Canberra, and of course Derek Bain putting down the signs. You want to hear something funny?
What's funny?
I was panicking getting the lineup card done at my house. Right?
Yeah.
I somehow marked Vasquez at shortstop because I was panicking.
Oh, wait, what?
I somehow marked Vasquez down at shortstop.
You marked him down at shortstop?
Yeah. Oh wait, correction. What am I saying?
Hello.
I'm breaking my brain. I marked Kashia at shortstop.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I mean, you were right.
Okay, so double confusion. Shout out airports. Rogowski, 1-2, getting ready to come home. He takes on the pitch that bounces. Folks, you gotta love the absolute renegadeness of this broadcast. Renegadeness. That barely works. Rogowski runs the count full. Just barely south of 400 in his batting average, 387, an incredible year from him. A homer and 33 driven in. I'm going to go ahead and give him a 500 on base percentage. It's actually at 498, but that's the difference of 1 at bat, folks. And there you go. Now he's 500.
Yeah, well, that's honestly a very frustrating, at bat for Greenberg, because he had him in an 0-2, and then kind of threw 3 uncompetitive balls in a row, and then the 4th one just kind of slipped by. So I mean, he's going to be very frustrated with himself. He's going to know that he can't make that mistake again, because you can't give these Folsom Lake Falcons free base runners. I mean, they're going to take advantage of them. That's what worked so well yesterday. Was Anderson only gave up 3 hits with only, I think, 4 or 5 base runners. So I mean, you can't have free guys on the base pads because they will take advantage, as we know.
Greenberg trying to pick off Rogowski, who is definitely a stolen base threat in the Big 8 to the tune of being the the best bet, the absolute best at stealing bases. How many on the season, you might ask? 32. The closest guy to him is Wood of Santa Rosa, 27. So he is commandingly so ahead by 5 stolen bags. He had one yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, he did, yeah.
Green, the shortstop, bounces that foul to the left side.
So another 0-2 count quick. So Greenberg's going to have to, kind of forget that last at-bat, find a way to just dial in here and, throw a great 0-2 pitch to get this out, leading to hopefully a double play from the next hitter.
Dylan Green, a co-home run leader on the team with Barth. Both of them with 8. The 0-2 getting ready to come home. Outside, kicks away from Bain. It'll be a pass ball. And Rogowski moves up to second safely.
And the off-speed was almost too good for Bain. Swept so far to his right that he had a glove on it, but just kind of almost looked like it went through the pocket.
And knowing Derek Bain, he's not going to let that one go very quickly.
No, he's going to be frustrated with himself.
Greenberg, 1-2 home. Got him looking. LT Lindsay goes to hand off new baseballs.
First outing of LT Lindsay today.
Yep.
Of many.
Number 21, John Handy.
John Handy, the catcher, batting at .388 to begin play today, has a runner in scoring position. Taking inside for a strike there. Wanted to get around to it, stayed back. It was a called strike.
I mean, it seems like I'm saying, this hitter up for Folsom, like this hitter up, they're all good, but I mean, they truly are all good. Everybody's a threat from this team.
Beautiful pitch, just didn't locate it well enough. Just on the outside.
Barely outside. I mean, that moved from the middle of the plate to the outside of the plate, so it's an incredible take as well from Handy.
Yeah, I would have torn my other shoulder trying to swing at that. 1-1. Outside for a ball. 3-1 the count. Unless, is the scoreboard wrong?
No, yeah, 3-1.
Okay.
No, it should be 2-1 actually. No, it should be 2-1.
I thought so. We'll find out now. 3-1, swung on and missed. Runner goes, got him!
Amazing play from Bain. Bain, I mean, you could tell that he was frustrated with himself by not having a runner thrown out yesterday. What does he do the first time a runner steals a bag? Throws him out at third. And that is a huge out for this Renegade lineup because having a runner at third is dangerous. That's a simple, misplay in the infield that scores him and gives Folsom Lake the first chance to score. But
the count is 2-2
yep,
as per a home plate umpire.
Yeah, that's what we figured. Ohlone scoreboard hating on themselves here.
Greenberg, 2-2 home. Popped up. Center field.
Nice job, Greenie.
Really heading back there. Way up there. And the final out recorded. 2 quiet innings for the Renegades and the Falcons. We'll head into the second with no score.
16. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, I did.
I'd like to give a shout out to the DPS Services for supporting our students. They are sponsoring the first 20 Ohlone students who are coming to support our Renegades today. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't know. I gotta find out if I gotta get surgery.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All the appointments at like 16. So like, I went, I got my MRI, and then I didn't see the doctor at like 16. And then I had to wait like another couple weeks because like problems with the MRI, and then now I have to go until May 28th to go see the doctor.
Oh, yeah. The recovery.
Hello and welcome back to the Ohlone College Fremont campus, folks. I'm Romano Galan with Bodie Warden, and so far today, no score through 1 inning played. The Renegades had 2 hits in the first inning, 2 ground ball singles up the middle, and both runners were stranded at second and third, being Wagner at third, Vasquez at second, and for Folsom Lake College, they were able to acquire a leadoff walk, later having Rogowski caught stealing, trying to steal from second to third. And so now, here in the top of the second inning, Stewart, Kashia, and Hegeman all due up for these Renegades. And McCowan, the starting pitcher for Folsom Lake College, a fireball pitcher, lower 90s, and occasionally touching the middle 90s.
Yeah.
So that has popped up to the right side and foul, and I pray for whoever's windshield.
Yeah, that looked like it was windshield ball right there. High foul ball.
Chat's still a little bit empty, and we have yet to even get a reclamation of any Falcon fans in the chat. So, Falcons, sound off. We want to hear from you as well.
Yeah.
And our usual suspects being the Renegades as well. Let us know where you guys are coming in from. Thank you so much for joining us, as always, throughout the season. It's been a pleasure. 1 and 2 coming home. Outside for a ball, 2 and 2.
Something just, watching this first inning and, now the second inning now with McCowan is his speed is there, but the location on the speed isn't there as of right now. He's locating the 93, but just a little bit outside of what he's wanting.
That'll be his second strikeout, though. Got Stewart swinging.
Yeah, his off speeds are there. I mean, he's probably going to be an more heavy off speed player today, but his fastballs are great, but they're just not located well enough.
Kuchia batting at 320. He's accumulated every single stat except a home run this season.
Yep.
Lefty versus righty, favoring the hitter Kuchia. He takes in there for a strike.
Get a better one, man. You good?
The 0-1 getting ready to come home.
I mean, as we know, and I think now the Falcons know as well, that the Renegades are a very good bullpen hitting team. So if they can get McCowan out, pretty quick within these first 4 or 5 innings maybe. I mean, he's already approaching 30 pitches through an inning and a third. That is not where he wants to be at. And if the Renegades can get him out as quick as possible, let the bullpen kind of work, then, I mean, they're going to have an even better chance to win this game than what, originally they were favored for.
Well, if McCowan does what Folsom Lake is expecting him to do, the Renegades' best defense is running the counts high. That's going to be the opposite field, way back there, off the bottom of the fence and over it for a ground rule double. Another opposite field approach for Kuchia. He is well known for that.
Yeah, I mean, Kuchia is feeling himself, and he's feeling hot when he makes swings like that. High outside fastball, rides it the exact same way it came from. Did an amazing job to just poke it and let the speed come out at 92 mile-an-hour fastball in the outer part of the plate. Just let the barrel hit it, and it'll fly away how you need it to be. So, great swing of the bat, setting his team up with Hegeman, who's one of the better hitters recently as well, doing a job that he needs to do almost every single game.
Renegades with a runner in scoring position once again for a second straight inning.
Yeah, and if you're a team and you can continue to go every inning with the runner in scoring position, eventually the luck will hand towards your way. The baseball gods will allow you to get a run across the board at some point in time. So
1-0 coming home. Grounded to the left side and leaks foul. And Cam Hageman, this season batting .357, 3 homers and 21 driven in through 70 at-bats. A mid-season addition to the everyday lineup. He didn't start the season in the everyday lineup, and that was due to a shoulder issue. He had to be worked in slowly, and as the health began to find some consistency, so did the rest of his play.
Yep.
The 1-2, did he go around? No, he did not. So 2-2 the count now.
I can confirm, I just saw the stream, he did not go around.
2-2 home. Popped up. Shallow. Potentially can't move the runner here. Rogalski, big rundown. Lost his cap there as he had to move in a hurry. Second out of the inning.
Yeah, Hageman going to be frustrated with that bat. He wanted some kind of productive out one way or another. I mean, he really wanted that pitch, but just barely dropped his shoulder, got under it. If he just had a little bit more height, or no, less height, excuse me, more line drive, a bit, capability of that ball, that would have been a very far swing.
Here now is Teo Thompson. And Teo Thompson broke open the scoring for the Renegades yesterday. The opposite field double into the gap. And honestly, Teo Thompson has really come up clutch in recent games with just clutch base hits, not necessarily high exit velo or crushing the ball. He's just knowing where to put it, which is just as good as leaving the yard or slugging your way across.
I mean, as we can see now, McCowan leaning towards the off-speed the majority of the time. He's going to switch his approach most likely and go from a power pitcher to then the secondary being the off-speed. He's going to go first pitch off-speed. Secondary is the speed him up, get off my plate fastball.
I want to see if maybe he puts one on the hands here. 0-2, and that's fouled off.
Runs another off-speed away, so he's truly tunneling Thompson's timing into a off-speed, and now I wouldn't be surprised if he runs 93 in on the hands.
Yeah, he's going to rush a fastball by him, and that's got to be in the back of Thompson's mind here. I know that fastball is coming, and I haven't seen it yet. 0-2 once again. Here comes. Outside, grounded up the middle, and great play by Green, but Thompson's going to beat it out. Rounding third, heading home is Kachia. He's out! Great heads up there by Martinez, and a good communication from Folsom Lake College in the infield to alert the runner coming home from third. Kachia is down on a 3-2, and that'll end the inning.
He was safe. But I mean, you can't call that.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
We got a couple scores from around the area. Bottom of the second, Santa Rosa 0, Modesto 0. Top of the second, Mark Mill 0, Federal 1. Top of the second, West Valley 0, Fresno City 0. Actually, there's been an update. West Valley 0, Fresno City 1. Top of the first, Saddleback 5, Colorado 0. Top of the second, Santa Ana 1, Citrus 0. Now we for now.
We are back here on the Ohlone College Fremont campus. You have Barth, Saunders, and Young due up for the Folsom Lake College Falcons. And the Falcons were a difference of a half a second away from trailing 1-0 against the Renegades here.
Yeah, and you can't hate the aggressiveness. You really think you could catch Folsom Lake off balance, on a bang-bang play over at first base with Thompson's speed. But again, like you said, at the end of the inning, really good communication from the Falcons, knowing the moment, making a really good strong throw at home, and good tag as well to bang out Kachia. So just great plays all around. You cannot hate the aggressiveness. So, I mean, just got to come out and execute next inning.
And who would have thought the Renegades have hit twice, have had 4 hits through 2 innings, and no runs scored?
Yeah, I mean, that's just great defense from Folsom Lake, truly.
Barth over to Chewy Vasquez. 6-3 in time.
Now batting number 32, Shane Saunders.
Shane Saunders coming in with a 273 today. And yesterday, he took the 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Oof. Not what he wanted.
He is probably, I would say honestly, maybe the most ready to come out and eager to prove himself.
Oh, for sure. How could you not be?
And it's also worth noting that's very uncharacteristic of him because he's actually, in terms of strikeouts, if you eliminate those 3 from yesterday, he was one of the least struck out on the team. And still is.
Just,
with just 17 on the year.
That's baseball for you. You're going to be a player that doesn't strike out, and all of a sudden you have a 3K day, so that's how you bounce back, truly. I mean, what shapes you as a player is how you bounce back after adversity of a previous, not what you want a day of baseball, so.
2-1 on the outside, and it's 3-1 now. So Saunders in the driver's seat now. Awaits from Greenberg. Here it comes. That is line in the left center field gap. And nobody's got it. Down for extra bases. Wagner is going to try and corral it. It goes to the track. Saunders rounds second. It's a third. He slides in safely with a leadoff triple. Not a leadoff triple, a one-out triple, correction.
I mean, it's just a great piece of hitting, but also that I'm hoping Thompson and Wagner are going to talk about in left center field is that's just communication error. Thompson's speed is there. He could have easily gotten that ball on what would have been an amazing Superman dive, but you could see him tracking it. The glimmer was in his eyes. He wanted that ball, but then he might have heard Wagner's feet too close to him. No one was communicating, so he didn't want to get an injury. And honestly, I don't mind that. You never want to give yourself possibly a season-ending injury in the playoffs off of a play like this. Now it's just time for Greenberg to hone it down, kind of lock in, bear down here, and let his defense do the work to not let Folsom Lake score a run here.
Well, he needs to do what he does very well, which is pick up a strikeout here. And for Cyrus Young, he needs contact. It's a sacrifice or better situation, a run you need to have. 0-1 home, outside for a ball. And, I mean, this would be huge for Folsom Lake College to essentially, really, honestly, steal a run away from the Renegades on that ground ball in the top of the second inning. Now push across the run here in the bottom of the second inning. Huge momentum for them. And that's going to be grounded over to Canberra. He's going to step on first safely, and no runner advances on the 3 unassisted, so an unproductive out for Young.
I mean, as much as you hate to say it, that is quite literally the only thing you can't do if you hit it on the ground. You cannot hit it to the first baseman. That's an easy play, easy to hold the runner at third, easy to tag your out. Hit it anywhere else, and you have to make a throw. Make a play over at first, but if you're giving him a ground ball, easy play over to Canberra at first, that's going to have zero productivity all over it. So
now time for Asa Martinez. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Martinez with 13 RBI and 3 home runs on the season. The 1-0 getting ready to come home. Line to left field and deep. Way back there. Goodbye. A 2-run homer for Martinez. That'll be Martinez's 4th of the season, planting his 19th and 20th RBI, and giving Folsom Lake College their first lead of the series.
Yeah, I mean,
huge swing of the bat.
That was a huge swing of the bat. Greenberg's going to be frustrated with that because he just left the simple fastball, no movement over the heart of the plate, and Folsom Lake, being Folsom Lake, they're going to take advantage of it. Great swing of the bat. I mean, now it's going to be time for the Renegades to show out, prove themselves as to why they're here, why they're a team to beat.
Shaw to the third base side. Kashia makes the play, but it's going to be called foul. Wow, what an incredible play for Kashia there.
He would have been out if that was fair.
Wow. I have no idea how these guys can do it. I mean, I was pretty gifted as a thrower when I was playing this sport, but with Kashia making the backhanded play, his momentum carrying him towards foul territory and having to flip it over his shoulder and over his body, completely opposite the way he is, the direction he is heading, on a line right to camera's glove. Incredible. And he's not the only one that can do that. A lot of guys can do that in this league.
Yeah, I mean, and Vasquez with his arm, we've seen him do amazing things with his arm. He probably has the best arm on his team easily. He's made some flat foot, kind of backhand throws that are on a rope. It is incredible.
0-2 the count, and they're going to just take a moment here for LeBlanc to go out there and grab the foul ball. That is LeBlanc, I'm not mistaken. 27?
Yeah, 27 is LeBlanc, yep. West Valley's just now taking the lead, 2-1.
You can't keep them from scoring for very long.
Yeah, if Fresno wants to win this series, they're going to have to put up probably 15 runs.
Oh, you want to hear something crazy that I saw today? West Valley tied us in one major hitting category, which was RBIs. That is a strikeout for Greenberg. So he works his way from out of the trouble from the 2-run homer and responds with a strikeout. The Renegades will respond back in the top of the third with Medina, Wagner, and Vasquez. We'll be back in a minute.
Waiting for you, we got hot dogs, fruit style dogs, pizza, noodles, chips, popcorn, candy, water, Gatorade, and soda. Go grab your treats. Have a seat and enjoy the game.
Welcome back to the Ohlone College Fremont campus here, folks, and the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. I'm Romano Galan with Bodie Warden. We are in the top of the third inning here in a 2-0 game. Folsom Lake College with a 2-run homer coming from their first baseman, Martinez. That was hit on a rope, and that absolutely looked like it was going the moment it was hit.
I mean, you knew off the bat. I wasn't even looking. I was actually looking at my score bug, and then I heard the swing, and I knew it was a home run immediately. I mean, it's an incredible swing. You hear it off the pop of the bat. It's just what you hear. It was ridiculous.
You can hear it at the top of the hill over by the communication building.
Yep.
Medina flew out to right field in his previous opportunity. He takes on the outer half for a strike. I mean, right now, Folsom Lake feels really great, especially with McCowan pitching the way he is and working his way out of trouble. To be ahead 2-0 right now is huge. They have stranded 4 Ohlone College hitters. They have 4 hits right now.
Yeah, I was saying,
no runs.
Looking at the scoreboard, I think that should be 4.
That's grounded over to the third base side, staying fair, and a 5-3 in time. Good play by Shaw. Wagner now to swing the bat.
Number 12, Paul Wagner.
Oh, in there for a strike. 0-1.
Wagner looking to do the same thing he did first at bat. Just stay calm, work a long count, poke something up the middle, which is why the second baseman is actually shifting over towards the middle. But I mean, if he can just play smart, poke it somewhere where a player isn't, get him on, get Vasquez on again, kind of same formula. They will take advantage of it when they get the chance a second time. They're not going to leave that open on the table.
At 0-1 on the outside for a ball, and it's 1-1. Paul Wagner was also a mid-season addition to the everyday lineup.
Yeah, honestly, unexpected. He was just kind of thought to be a backup second baseman to Joaquin Stewart, whenever Stewart would be pulled out. But
now
all of a sudden,
left field.
Yeah, he goes in left field, and he kind of plays very well. And then his bat carried him through. That home run at West Valley truly put him over the edge. I mean, that West Valley series, he kind of showed himself. He showed to Curran why he should be starting and be in the lineup, and now he's in the 2-hole. So he couldn't have had a better time for Paul Wagner.
And by the way, it was RBI that I saw that West Valley tied us in. 413,
RBIs.
both of us, two-way tie.
Wow, yeah, that is a big stat.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's to the tune of 5th best in the state. Yeah,
Wow.
5th best in the state, so we're both tied for that. And I mean, it's hard to believe that there are teams that have more than 413 RBIs.
Insane. I mean, I would just assume that the top 3 teams in the state, so being Fresno, and then probably Palomar and Santa Ana.
Absolutely.
But I couldn't name you any more, though.
2-2, bounces in low, and it's 3-2 now.
So you said we're tied for 5th.
Tied for 5th
So
in the
there's
state.
4 other teams. So I just named the top 3. So there's one other team that isn't in, that their RBIs aren't ranking. I'm curious as to what team that is.
We'll go ahead and take a look right now then. Got him!
That is I mean, if you're at home wondering why he would take a ball over the heart of the plate, you couldn't ask for a better pitch over the heart of the plate. That's all because that's not what he's expecting. He's expecting a fastball to run him up on a 3-2 count, but he throws an off-speed 85 miles an hour over the heart, and Wagner's just not ready for it.
So,
Antelope.
first in the RBI category is Palomar with 449 RBI. Santa Ana, 439, second. Antelope Valley, 420, they are third. Feather River, 416, they are fourth. And there is West Valley and Ohlone College, 413. Then Los Medanos is the next closest with 369.
Not even Fresno. Wow.
That is line and foul.
Oof.
Home crowd wanted that one to stay fair, as that could have been extra bases for Chewy Vasquez. He will take the long walk back to the box. McCowan has an even count on the mound, 1-1. McCowan with 3 strikeouts already, working on his 3rd inning right now. The 1-1. Check swung. Yes, he went around. 1-2. One-two. Swung on and missed. A 4th strikeout for McCowan. That was his strongest inning yet. 3 up, 3 down. 2 strikeouts and a 5-3. And for Folsom Lake College, they will have Sykowski, Rogowski, and Green due up.
Arroyo. Top of the third, Santa Rosa 0, Modesto 1. Top of the second, Cardinal 0, Feather River 1. Top of the third, westbound 2, Fresno City 1. Top of the second, 6, Alomar 2. Bottom of the second, Santa Ana 1, Citrus 0. No score in the Santa Barbara Ellen Hancock game or the LA Pierce. Falcons, the bottom of the third is 9-1-2. Leading it off for the Falcons, number 9.
We are back here on the Ohlone College Fremont campus, and I got something off topic for you, Bodie. You ready for this?
I am.
I have a new mile time PR for my 20s.
Okay.
Down from 5:59, I'm at 5:57. Clocked
Nice.
in yesterday.
There you go.
My Olympic speed is coming back, folks. My lifetime best mile is a 4:59. Due up in this half inning is going to be Rogowski in green, and we didn't get a chance to talk about Sykowski yesterday, so let's go ahead and talk about him now. George, is it Shygowski? Can I?
That's that. I don't know where. Oh, I think I have those.
Shygowski, thank you guys. We got our Folsom Lake guys in front of us here. Thank you for that. Freshman listed as a catcher today is in left field, and he's batting at .304 to begin play today with 37 driven in and a homer. He's ahead in the count 2-1.
That was kind of funny. Bain tried to frame it, and he didn't even catch the ball. And the ball was behind him, and he tried to pop the glove up for a frame. That was pretty funny.
Derek Bain. There's only one DB. 2-1. That is low. 3-1. Now, of course, there is national news going about the cyber hacking of Canvas. How close are you to finals, Bodie?
A week?
Oh, man. What a terrible time. Kachia makes the nice play there on the bouncing play on the third base side. 5-3 in time.
Honestly, I don't mind it, though, because I had some assignments due yesterday and can't do them, so.
Now batting number 2, Trajan Rogowski.
One of my friends said that he had to do a paper final.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, because over at San Diego State, they are in finals right now.
I'm just lucky that my only class as in person is my bio class, and our finals actually, like, it's fully on Canvas. Like, he can't, the professor only writes it in Canvas, and so even if this lockdown, this shutdown of Canvas went all the way till actually I guess it's in 2 weeks. Next week's our last week of lecture. Finals on around like the 19th, but.
If you don't mind sharing on the broadcast, what are you majoring in?
Kinesiology.
I thought so.
Yep. Kines. The old kines.
I thought I remember you saying that at some point. 1-1. Beautiful pitch from Greenberg. In there for a strike.
Greenberg's honing it back in. I mean, whenever something big happens to him in a game, whether it be a run score, home run, whatever it might be, he kind of bears down a lot.
We always talk about the beginning innings are usually when he gives up the most damage. That's another bouncing play to the third base side and a repeat performance of a 5-3 putout. Now those look easy, but that's just because Caden Kashia is a Gold Glove third baseman.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Gold Glove, so Chuy Vasquez won the Gold Glove Award for conference, and he's also going to be nominated in statewide, so he could actually pull in possibly the statewide Golden Glove Award.
Would that not be considered a platinum glove then?
I mean, it could be. I think it's still a Gold Glove overall, but I'm not sure. I don't run the dang thing.
Was that a hit by pitch when I just looked away?
He called him hit by pitch. I believe it just kind of grazed his jersey, almost looked like.
I need to stop doing that. That's happened to me twice today already.
Yeah, it looked like it grazed his jersey. Wow.
So green is going to be aboard. I'm like looking over at our scorebook to my left here on your monitor. I'm thinking, yeah, first pitch. If I hear contact, all right, that's fine. Poor timing as always here.
I know, exactly.
I swear, I think I have the worst luck with timing. Me in particular. 1-0, here it comes.
Great pitch.
In there for a strike. Although I did use up all my good luck for timing trying to get here.
Exactly.
And thank you, by the way, also for sending me all the lineup cards and
yeah.
making sure I was ready to go as soon as we got here.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Yep. That's a great saying. I always wonder whenever I think of sayings, who invented them? Like,
I have no idea.
What guy, what genius back in the day was thinking, piece of cake, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy has to go back at least a century.
I mean, whoever that guy was,
so.
He's a genius. That's like Einstein level of genius right there.
Handy behind 1-2 to Greenberg. Greenberg kicks, deals, runner goes, line to the left side and foul.
We got a close game now between Fresno and West Valley, 2-2 now, bottom of the third.
They're just going to continue trading haymakers with each other.
Because yesterday I found out so what's very interesting to me about yesterday's victory for West Valley, Fresno threw their ace, and West Valley put up 9 runs on the team.
That is through the 5-6 gap for a base hit. Back-to-back on-base outcomes for the Falcons here. They got 2 runners on with 2 out. A hit by pitch and a single. Here now is Barth.
And so West Valley threw their ace and Fresno threw their ace. It was an ace v ace, a 9-6 game.
9-6 game.
And so now it's going to be a scrappiness of who has the better depth, which, I mean, arguably it's a tie. I mean, both those teams are incredible teams overall. That's why Fresno is ranked number 1 in the state.
Man.
It's going to be a showdown. Yeah, it's going to be a showdown today.
I have so much respect for West Valley. I know we talk about that a lot. I have so much respect for just what they do, the way they operate. A lot good to say about them. And so, really is no surprise to me that they are competing as hard as they are against Fresno City.
Yeah.
1-0. Grounded up the middle. Vasquez flips to second in time. Greenberg escapes the late inning trouble with 2 out and 2 on, and the Renegades will be playing Bain, Canberra, and Stewart trailing by 2. We are done with the beginning innings of this contest. Into the middle innings we go. Top of the 4th due up.
Another quick shout out to our BPSS Student Services for sponsoring the first 20 Lotus students into the game today. Don't forget about our concession stand. We got all the goodies that you would like. Come take a look. Pianono.
We are back here, folks, on the Ohlone College Fremont campus. Derek Bain, Camera, and Stewart ready to go here. We are now officially into the middle innings, top of the 4th for the servicing as visiting Renegades.
I mean, truly, this game could be anybody's game right now. If the Renegades just scored their 4 runners on base, it could be a 4-2 game. And if Greeny didn't leave a good pitch over the heart of the plate, it could be also a different game. That homer might not have been the big swing today. So it's truly just who's feeling it in that specific moment. The Renegades are going to have to bear down, focus up in these later innings, and start putting up some runs pretty soon.
Bain swings and misses at a pitch that really fell off the table there. And that started in the strike zone. That looks like potentially a curveball there.
Yeah, lots of drop.
At the velo, I wouldn't necessarily think it is. So that's fouled off to the right side, but it really fell off the table. Maybe it's a split finger.
Could be.
And it started right at the belt, maybe above the belt of Derek Bain, and then finished at his ankles.
Yeah, nasty.
Oh, 2. McCowan. Just missed there, 1-2.
I think that was a product of the spot being wrong. The catcher on the outside part of the plate has to reach across his body, and that makes a visual illusion to the umpire that it's way more inside than it is. I think if they're set up inside, that pitch is executed framed well, that's probably strike 3.
1-2. Got him swinging. A 5th strikeout here in the top of the 4th inning. Man, if you're 3 1/3 and you have 5 strikeouts, the tone has been set.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
forget about setting it. It has been set.
Practically every out this guy's had has been a strikeout.
That is to center field, but medium depth and playable. Rogowski doesn't really have to move at all, and that'll be the 2nd out of the inning.
I love the aggressiveness from Camera, too, because so far the later at-bats and the later counts that these guys are getting into, it's not resulting in positive outcomes for them. But, I mean, that was a pitch that Camera could have dominated on just a little bit handsy. Maybe the 92, kind of pumped by him just too much.
Walking Stewart takes inside for a ball on a fastball. Stewart this season 4th in batting average, 5th in RBI, 7th in hits, and 7th in doubles in the Coast Conference South. 1-0. Inside, and it's 2-0. You know what's really interesting about the conference that Folsom Lake plays in? I imagine when it was founded, it was 8 teams, but it's called the Big 8. But there are now 9 teams playing in that conference.
Yeah, I feel like in every sport with the Big 8 conference, it's never 8 teams in there. It's either less or more than 8 teams.
And I mean, the Big 8 really does consist of some great teams. You have Santa Rosa in there and Consumnes River, and of course you have Folsom Lake. Just to add a few more, Sacramento City, Sierra, San Joaquin Delta, Diablo Valley, Modesto.
Yeah, I mean, Modesto being in there is
over half the playoff teams.
Yeah, because Modesto right now is playing in the 2nd round. So
Stewart is going to break the streak of 5 straight retired and be the first base runner for the Renegades in 5 straight at-bats. Here now is Caden Koshia. Koshia has the only extra base hit so far today for the Renegades, an opposite field double.
Yep.
And now playing closer to the line is Shaikowski, knowing now that Koshia has good opposite field approach. And also Rogowski kind of shading a little bit closer to the left center field gap.
Might I add, I even think Kashia's opposite field approach is better than his pull approach.
Yeah.
His opposite field attack is just, it's excellent. He can poke it anywhere from center field all the way to the left. It's just his whole entire area is over there. But once you kind of run inside fastballs on him, he takes a longer time to get his hands inside. It almost reminds me of kind of like a Willie Adames swing.
Absolutely.
Adames is very good opposite field, but if you run inside fastballs on him, he's not going to get around it.
Yeah, because he has that top hand swing.
Yeah, very top end heavy, but it works for him. Not right now, but
when it does work for him.
Yeah, exactly.
2-0 outside, and it's 3-0. That's a huge spider.
That is a huge spider. Oh, today I was vacuuming my house. I'm in my bathroom vacuuming, and we had this towel under my sink because one of the pipes was leaking, so we had it under there for a little bit. And I pulled the towel out to vacuum, and there's just a spider just like jumps out of it. And I like absolutely freaked out. That was terrifying.
3-0, and it'll be 2 straight walks. Loading up 2 runners for Cam Hegeman. Cam would service as the potential go-ahead run.
Yeah, I mean, there's no better time for Cam Hegeman than right now. Also, as we speak, West Valley now takes the lead, 4-2 in the bottom of the third, with still only 1 out runners on the corners.
I'm telling you, they make me tremble.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I thought Fresno was going to wipe them. I thought West Valley had no chance, but they're coming out, showing up why they should have been a high-seeded team.
I mean, I said it. You put a team like West Valley in there. They've been to the state championship twice in the last 2 years for a reason. Wow, that pitch missed, apparently. So now, with 9 straight balls thrown, Handy is going to go out and talk to McCowan. Honestly, that last pitch, I don't think missed.
I mean, that really mature mentality from the catcher Handy. He knows that his pitcher McCowan's gonna be very frustrated. He's trying to find his location. Didn't come close truly in Kashia's at bat, but there, I mean, that's I would almost go to say over the heart of the plate in a way, on the lower half, but I think definitely a strike, and he's gonna be frustrated. So Handy staying calm, saying, hey, forget all of that. Pitch how you want to pitch right now, right here. Do a job because you cannot let these runners score if you're McCowan.
1-0 in there for a strike.
Great comeback. The fastball wasn't working for him. Comes in with an off-speed, locates it inner part of the plate. Hegeman's taking all the way.
And good intuition also from Cam Hegeman. You might think to yourself, oh, you could swing at that, but
definitely
it was definitely on the corner. Definitely was a strike, but for Hegeman, I mean, 9 straight balls you got to take there. Now that bounces to the plate and it's 2-1.
Very good block by Handy as well.
Yeah, very good block.
I mean, if that gets by him, Kashia has great speed, and if Kashia's at second with Joaquin at third, that's 2 runs on a base hit. So
potentially,
yeah,
for sure. Renegades really want to push across 1. If they want to get greedy, they want 2. 2-1, lined and fouled to the left side.
Wow. Exavilo much. Hello. My goodness.
Top heavy swing also.
Ripped that one. West Valley now up 5-2 with 2 outs, runner at first base, bottom of the third. Fresno's going to have to come out and stop the momentum immediately because they are a team that, probably one of the best teams that rides on momentum.
Big pitch here, 2-2. Bounces. Good block again by Handy, and it's 3-2. Thompson is on deck for the Renegades.
Here is a bigger swing than a lot of people think. 3-2 down, runners are going off of the pitch. Kashia, by the time the ball's even, he's going to be halfway down the line by the ball swung at. So if Hegeman puts this in the gap, Kashia's speed, he's scoring on a double. So this is going to be a very big pitch here.
This is the pitch of the game so far. 3-2 home. Outside, 3 straight walks. Renegades have to have this one now with 2 out.
And also with that walk, that now puts McCowan at 74 pitches on the day, only threw 3 2/3.
And so pitching coach Rusty McDonald is going to go out there. I would assume
I would assume so too, yeah. Speaking of pitching coaches, I just saw a podcast clip. The group Murph and Mac, right? Or Murph and Marcus now.
Yeah.
Morning show. This is when the Giants had lost a doubleheader against Philadelphia, right? The 2 walk-offs. Kruko went on the podcast and was lighting up the Giants. Have you seen that clip?
He was lighting up the pitching approach.
Also Bailey and also Walker saying, "You're big league guys. You're throwing the same pitch 7 times in a row, 9 times in a row. What are we doing?"
I mean, I honestly had a mini crash out moment also because I saw the home run that we gave up to Kyle Schwarber, and I'm like, why are you giving it to him middle on a 93-mile-an-hour cutter, Logan Webb?
I know. And then why, when it's game time situation down by 1, bottom 9 with Schwarber up 2 down, we're at third, why are you not walking him? You cannot pitch to the hottest hitter in the weekend. So Kruk had every right to go off on the Giants in that moment.
Back to the task at hand. Teo Thompson, bases loaded with 2 out. And McCowan really trying his hardest to escape the biggest jam that he has faced all day long. He pitches on the outer half, and it's 1-0. Now the crowd really starting to get into it on both ends. The 1-0. In there. 1-1.
Even McCowan's strike pitches are even painted very well, but probably too far out from what he's wanting. I don't think he's feeling himself in the moment as of right now, so Thompson needs to take advantage of this.
1-1 home. Thompson takes inside and it bounces. It's 2-1.
Bullpen warming up for the Falcons over on the right side. Pitching coach almost looking, hey, you know, if they score here, we might even pull him.
2-1 home. Popped up. Left field, playable depth in foul territory. It falls.
Oh my! Everyone's holding their breath on a foul ball like that.
Oh man!
Everybody had their breath held.
And Young took a tumble there.
Oof.
Rather Shaw. Thought I saw 16 on the number there.
So now all that is a terrifying strike for the Renegades.
2-2 the count now. Biggest pitch of the day. Inside, 3-2.
Yep. Amazing take. Almost too close to take, but I mean, stone cold. Thompson's a great hitter with knowing where the strike zone is. So runners going. Double will probably clear him.
It's not really who wants it. It's gonna be who needs it. It's 3-2. Runners go. Foul back to the screen. We'll do it again.
Challenge pitch. I mean, over the heart of the plate, but that was high. Taking probably ball 4 there, but great foul off by Teo Thompson. Hands are sweaty. Everyone
Heart is racing.
And me too. Everyone on the edge of their seat. Big moment here.
3-2 home from McCowan to Thompson. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout there. And McCowan walking the bases loaded, getting the strikeout in the biggest situation possible. That is now going to be 6 strikeouts through 4 innings. And we'll be back in a minute after this break.
Have some updates for you from around the state.
We are back here on the Ohlone College Fremont campus. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you've been enjoying it so far. Bottom of the 4th inning due up is going to be Saunders, Young, and Martinez.
I just saw an excellent double play from West Valley. Runner at first, 1 down, line drive, third baseman makes a leaping grab, snags it on the transfer coming down, throws back to first, double play. Insane momentum killer for Fresno. That's insane.
Incredible. Saunders pops this one up. Shallow right center field. Joaquin Stewart tells everybody, stay away. I got it.
Now batting number 16, Cyrus Young.
And Cyrus Young grounded into a 3 unassisted. with a runner in scoring position being Saunders, who had a triple in his last opportunity. But then Saunders was scored off of a Martinez 2-run homer. Martinez, who is on deck right now. The 0-0 delivery getting ready to come home from Greenberg. Outside for a ball, 1-0.
Greenberg, I mean, truly needs a really good inning here. He's kind of racking his pitch count up just ever so slightly. He wants a quick 3 up, 3 down to keep the momentum going on the Renegade side when they come up to bat again. And they're going to need to score early now.
I mean, the Renegades are applying pressure offensively speaking, but have stranded every single base runner they've had today, to the tune of 7 of them total. 2-0 home, in there for a strike. I gotta say, the intensity of this game feels like how a big game should feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's win or go home for Folsom Lake as of right now. They're on their elimination game. They've got to play good, and they are. They're delivering.
I'd love to know how you fans back at home are currently feeling right now, whether you're a Falcon or a Renegade. I'll tell you right now, I feel a lot of pressure. That is line to Kashia for a flyout.
You gotta love those as an infielder, straight to you. He comes set, does his 1-2, and it's literally just directly to his glove.
Asa Martinez, who was coming in today below the Mendoza line, hitting a home run. That is absolutely what you love to see from a guy who, thus far, has not had the season he would have hoped to have.
Yeah.
But the postseason is a brand new season and an opportunity to prove yourself.
Yeah, postseason almost comes out as a whole new season. Exactly. It's a whole new set of games. New players come out. I mean, you're feeling different than what it was in the regular season. New energy.
I always found it interesting that at the 3C2A level, the postseason still counts for your season totals.
I know, it is interesting.
That is grounded. Third base side, Vasquez knocks it down rather, but he will not have enough time to record the putout. So it'll be an infield single for Martinez. He's 2 for 2 now.
Yeah, great day for him.
2 legs through the cycle.
Now batting number 15, Tucker Shaw.
Martinez had a double yesterday as well and finished his day 1 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But on that double, he ended up being the only run scored. So far, all the offensive production thus far for the Falcons this weekend off the account of Martinez. That is a pickoff move to first base of Martinez to no avail.
One stolen base only.
Shaw awaits 1-0.
Yeah, good pitch.
Just outside for a ball.
Good pitch, babe.
Curran looking anxious to get out of this inning. He does not want Folsom Lake to pick up any kind of momentum rolling into what I'm assuming McCowan's now top of the 5th inning.
In their first strike, 2-1.
Feels like we've been through so many more innings than what we have. We're only approaching the middle part of the game, but
yeah,
it feels like we've been through 7 or 8.
I mean, it's just the big game feel.
And that's how intense that last inning was. The top of the 4th, that's how intense scoring a run was there.
Runner goes. That is line and foul to the left side. I don't know how Shaw even got a piece of that because that was landing in the other box.
I know, yeah. That's just a fortunate time for the Renegades having it, the call on being a hit and run. If that wasn't hit, that would have been had to be a pick scoop throw of Derek Bain. And I mean, if he made that throw, I would have cemented him as the greatest 3C2A catcher. If he makes a pick throw over to first.
He's done some incredible things that have left us speechless this season. 2-2 coming home from Greenberg. To Shaw, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Got him swinging. And for Greenberg today, that'll be good for his 3rd strikeout. The Renegades will have a chance to respond with the top of the order due up. Medina, Wagner, and Vasquez. We'll be back. Welcome back, folks, to the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. We are in the top of the 5th inning, and due up is going to be Medina, Wagner, and Vasquez.
Yeah, I mean, as much as last inning stings, not having a...
Apologies there, folks.
As much as last inning stings, not being able to score runs, in a bases loaded opportunity off of a lot of walks, you got the top of your lineup coming up. I mean, you've got a great chance again. Now with 82 pitches now for McCowan, he wasn't really feeling himself last inning. Got a good strikeout to end it, but not where he wanted to be with 3 walks in a row.
Yeah, he had 3 walks in a row and in a sequence of 9 pitches in a row without finding the strike zone, which was very uncharacteristic of his day so far. But then found the strike zone against Thompson to get him swinging and missing for his 6th of the day. That is up the middle for a base hit. First time the Renegades are going to have a leadoff hitter reach.
That's always a good sign.
Now batting number 12, Paul.
I mean, truly, whenever Medina gets on as a leadoff hitter, you know it's going to be a good inning for the Renegades. And they're feeling hurt from last inning. They want revenge on this top of the 5th.
Wagner versus McCowan a 3rd time. So far, Wagner has a victory and McCowan has a victory. Backwards K and a single.
It's the rubber match of the at-bats with Wagner and McCowan.
And right now, I mean, you're a swing away also. 1-0. Line to left field and deep, but foul. Wow, that would have been the 2nd time I would have queued up a home run immediately. I really queued up Martinez so well with his home run. 1-1 getting ready to come home. Outside for a ball. It's almost like I'm reading a script.
Yep.
Folks, we got a good one for you today, all right? Vince McMahon has cooked for us. 2-1 getting ready to come home from McCowan. Outside for a ball.
Fresno now slightly threatening with a runner at first base, leadoff hitter on first, so they're looking to take advantage. I mean, that's going to be a crazy game between West Valley and Fresno.
We're going to get you a full list of scores as well during our inning break. 3-1 coming home. Got him there with the strike.
And I'll give you guys a little spoiler at home. We've got an upset on our hands, a big one, which we will reveal when we read the scores out, but something that's surprising, truly.
Truly surprising right now. 3-2. No, a pickoff move back to first base. Medina was already back on the bag before the throw got there.
He is not thinking about going, that's for sure.
Medina wants to stay on the base pads. He knows how important it is that the leadoff runner stays on and gets advanced. 3-2 coming home. Who needs it? Who wants it? McCowan. Number 7 of the day. 6 of them swinging, 1 of them looking. Here now is Chewy Vasquez. Vasquez 1 for 2 also with a single and a home run, so it's his rubber match now. The single and a strikeout. I said home run, didn't I?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, hello.
Again, I'm sorry, folks. I'm reading the script. Outside for a strike.
That strikeout pitch was his 90th pitch of the outing today. I mean, I'm unfamiliar with how far he usually goes in games, but if he's a 100-plus kind of pitcher, then he'll stay in probably another inning or 2.
You can go ahead and take a look at his lines. 0-2 the count now. Swung on and missed. That's McClendon. Wrong Mick. There we go. Usually good between 5 and 8 innings. Check swung. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strikeout number 8. McCowan's season began with shorter outings, but then later on in the season, he's really just hit a groove. It started with American River on April 2nd when he pitched 6 innings. Then he pitched 7 against Diablo Valley, 7 against Santa Rosa, 6.5 against Sac City, and then 8 1/3 against Chabot a weekend ago. 0-1 the count now. Bain looking to try and break the streak of strikeouts. 0-1, 0-2 on the swing and miss.
I mean, McCowan has them fooled right now. They're not reading what he's going to pitch up, and Bain thought that was a fastball, couldn't get his foot down and hold it long enough to adjust the off speed. Swung right to that 82-mile-an-hour off speed.
I mean, if I am McCowan, I don't even mess around right now. I just stick with the smoke. Got him swinging. That's number 9 in 3 straight. McCowan doing his best to keep his team alive in the postseason. We get to the bottom of the 5th, and due up for the Falcons will be Rogowski in green.
Yep. No, she's coming back. She's coming back. It's fine.
Go, Drewski.
Fastball inside on the right-handed hitting Shaikowski. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Shaikowski, Rogowski, and Green due up. Greenberg on the mound for the Renegades. Pitched his 65th and 66th pitch just now. And he is working in his 5th inning of work, surrendering 4 hits and 2 runs. Both of those runs coming off of a home run from Martinez. That's your summary so far. 4 hits for the Falcons and 2 runs scored. 5 hits for the Renegades and no runs scored. Bounced up the middle. Kashia charges in front of it and puts him away.
Great play by Kashia. I mean, Greenberg's going to have to know that he has a Gold Glove defense all around the diamond for him. So just get these get these hitters to ground out. He doesn't have to do the strikeout pitching anymore. Just get a weak contact ground ball. It will almost 99% of the chance of being out.
Rogowski today was the first base runner of the day for these Folsom Lake College Falcons, and then he was caught trying to steal third base. That's bounced up the middle, and Greenberg makes the play and throws to first. 1-3 put out, 2 quick outs here.
Quite literally the exact same swing again, just a little bit less aggressive. I mean, it was just a Greenberg. He called it off, made a good throw.
5 pitches, 2 out. Dylan Green was hit by a pitch and a backwards K victim today.
For Fresno and West Valley right now, 1 swing of the bat takes the lead. They have 2 on with 2 out, and it's now 3-5 the score. So if Fresno can come in clutch with 1 big swing, I mean, this is a new ball game.
I completely forgot to give us the score updates. I will do that in 1 out time. A 1 to left center field and hit well. Way back there to the track. Jumping play. Thompson makes the play up against the fence.
What a play. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That'll end the inning. I will not signal for a break, folks. I've got some scores to tell you about around the league. Over at Modesto and Santa Rosa, they are tied at 1 in the 5th inning. Over at Feather River College, it is 7-1 in favor of Hartnell, the Panthers. Gold Coast Conference South. My goodness, I can't English properly. Man, what a game over there. As we mentioned before, it is 5-3 now, 5-4 in favor of West Valley at Fresno City against those Fresno City Rams. Saddleback is trying to entice a coup over at Palomar. It's 6-4 in the top of the 4th. 3-2 at Citrus in favor of Santa Ana in the top of the 4th inning. Allen Hancock ahead 1-0, though that was reported in the bottom of the 1st. I imagine they're not in the bottom of the 1st anymore. And over at Fullerton and L.A. Pierce, it is 1-0 Fullerton. We'll be back after this quick break.
We'd also like to give a shout out to our staff and faculty out here to support our Renegades today. Thank you for your support.
We are in the top of the 6th inning, the final inning of these middle innings here before we reach the witching hour. Crazy to think that we have been through 5 already here on the Fremont campus. It is Julian Cambra, Joaquin Stewart, and Caden Kashia to try and figure out McCowan, who's pitched through 5 so far, striking out 9 Renegades today. Now, I haven't even mentioned this. This Renegade lineup doesn't strike out easily. So what McCowan is doing right now is beyond incredible.
Yeah, they are an incredible contact team and put the ball in play, don't strike out, and this is insane, actually.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Everybody can see what colors I'm wearing, and bit unfortunate that I have to call it against my own school, but it is a pleasure to see such a great pitching performance through 5. 2-0 in there for a strike.
This next pitch in the 2-1 delivery will now be McCowan's 100th pitch of the day, through 5 innings strong.
2-1 home. In there for a strike, and it's 2-2. So 2-2 for 22. And Canberra fouls off his 2-2 delivery back to the screen.
You know who McCowan reminds me of?
Who?
Mizorowski on the Brewers.
Can't say I'm actually familiar with Mizorowski on the Brewers.
He is one of the best pitchers in the league, actually. He has, I think, 103 mile-an-hour fastball, sinker, splitter. I mean, he is a slider that moves across the whole entire zone.
It has also just been difficult to keep up with the MLB lately with our schedule here and my full-time schedule.
Yeah, I mean, Mizorowski is a very lanky, probably 6'6" or 6'7" even, and he is a lanky, weird release kind of guy, almost three-quarter sidearm, and he is throwing upwards 103. It's insane.
3-2 swung on and missed. A 10th strikeout and 4th in a row.
Something really important that I hope Coach Curran sees, and he tells his guys in the dugout, McCowan hasn't, recently anyway, hasn't gotten a strikeout, I would say in the last 5 strikeouts, that hasn't been on the off-speed. He does not throw a fastball on the 2-strike count. He's not comfortable with it on 2 strikes. He's throwing the off-speed. He needs to tell his guys, Curran does, that when you're in a 2-strike count,
Stewart, left center field, way back there, to the track, bye, baby! Walking Stewart breaks the scoreless streak and the strikeout streak. His 3rd of the year, plating his 50th RBI. The Renegades have finally broken through in the run category.
what a swing by Joaquin Stewart. Sat on a fastball over the heart of the plate. Bad location from McCowan, and Stewart takes advantage of it. First good swing in an early count we've seen recently. I mean, way to put that ball to left center field, my goodness.
Here now is Kachia. In the outer half, or inner half rather, for a strike. Hey, we got our first bye-bye baby of the postseason, finally.
Oh yeah, because Canberra's home run wasn't streamed yet.
Nope. Ah, I miss saying that in May. That is fouled off to the left side. We had how many visitor home runs? 5 in a row before I get to call my first home run? 0-2 getting ready to come home. McCowan kicks and deals. That is bounce to the plate, and 1-2 is the count now. He lost his footing on on the mound there. I was worried that maybe it was something else. I'm glad it's just him losing his footing there. And he responded back after that solo home run with a great response, 2 straight strikes.
Yeah, I mean, he's not scared to keep pounding the zone. He's saying, you know, whatever. In his mind, he's saying, yeah, lucky swing. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing my job. And, I mean, that's what comes from a very confident guy who knows his stuff and knows he's capable of being a great pitcher up on the bump.
2-2 home. Swung on and missed. The 11th of the day.
I mean, he finally realized, and, I mean, Kashia, that's a hard swing to hit because that's now his first strikeout in about 6 strikeouts that hasn't been on the off-speed.
Here now is Cam Hegeman with 2 out in the inning. Breaking ball that missed. Now McCowan gets the call from the pitch comm. The 1-0. Outside for a strike. Hegeman awaits the 1-1 from McCowan. In there for a strike.
I was looking at the West Valley stream, and it seems like I've been saying this all day. West Valley threatening again. 2 outs, runner at second base.
Hegeman, one of 2 Renegades that hasn't struck out yet. Looking to try and prevent it here, 1-2. Could have been wrong up there on a pitch inside.
Yeah.
Stone cold take, 2-2.
And in Hegeman's eyes, you got to take that. It's an off speed that's going to break, into your front foot. So, just very good take. If he had a little bit more spin on that McCown, he might have got the call to ring him up.
Line to the right side for a base hit. Opposite field approach from Hegeman keeps the lineup moving.
Great at bat from Cam Hegeman. Does his job. Now with, a chance for Teo Thompson coming off of a high in center field, making an amazing play on the fence. Time for him to redeem himself from a bases loaded strikeout. He's thinking about it, and he wants to do a big job here. And speaking of runs, West Valley cashed in one more. 6-4 now the score. Runner at first, 2 out.
And speaking of coming up in a big situation, Teo Thompson swung on a miss there. He had all season long major base hits in crucial situations. One of them coming in what ended up being a loss against Citrus, but a solo shot, I believe it was. Let me pull up the box score. That is line to second base. Nice snare and a flip over to Green, covering for the fielder's choice. 4-6 put out. I'll go ahead and finish my point that I was going to make. Teo Thompson had a home run in the 7th inning against Citrus, which tied the game at 4. We'll be back after this quick break. Renegades get 1 off the solo shot. We are back here, folks, on the Fremont campus of Ohlone College. The Renegades finally getting a run across off the account of a Walking Stewart solo shot. The Renegades had stranded 7 base runners up until that point. And so coming to the plate to hit is Handy. He's going to be followed up by Barth and Saunders due up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And for Handy today, he's 1 for 2, 1-1, or 1-1 is his count. Swings and misses at his 1-1, making it 1-2. I might need a water also, honestly. Swung on and missed. Greenberg with a strikeout.
Greenberg kind of finding his rhythm now. Very dominant at bat. You could just see it in his eyes. He knew what he wanted. He executed perfectly. He's looking to go 3 up, 3 down. Continue this, minute scoring effort from the Renegades, putting up 1 run last inning on a solo shot. They're looking to do more damage with top of the lineup coming up.
Oh, delivery home, up and in. Barth today grounded into a fielder's choice and a 6-3. Looking to try and get on base for the first time. Fouls that one off, and it's 1-1.
And Dylan, to answer your question, if there's a chance Foley release Greenberg if Ohlone winning, I think that's actually the plan. If Ohlone winning by any margin, 1 or even 10, I think Foley is almost 100% of the chance coming in.
1-1. Outside for a ball, 2-1.
I also heard that that's kind of why Foley's being saved, because Renegades are hoping to win it in 2. That way Foley can come in and close it out, make it even harder for this Falcons lineup to get some simple hits in the later part of the game.
Barth got a piece of that 2-1 delivery, and just a piece to make it 2-2.
Yeah, got a piece of Derek Bain in there too, off his chest plate, I believe, taking a little walk himself.
Palomar is trying to mount a comeback.
In the NorCal bracket we have, not a single team that's the higher seed is holding right now. Everybody's down. Hartnell up, Santa Rosa up, obviously Folsom Lake up on us right now, and West Valley up against Fresno as well.
Man, that's interesting.
So day 2's the day of comebacks, apparently.
Upsets, potentially.
Yeah.
2-2, getting ready to come home. Got him swinging.
I mean, you can just feel it when Drew Greenberg is feeling himself. He's another player when he's feeling himself. He is confident, locked in, probably can't hear a sound outside of what he's thinking in his head.
He's told me that, actually. He says his hearing gets into tunnel hearing. Everything just seems so far away from him. He's just so locked in, he cannot hear anything. 5 strikeouts on the day, and beginning Saunders with an 0-1 delivery outside. Saunders went around. 0-0 delivery outside, and Saunders went around. 0-1 the count.
Oof.
Another beautiful pitch. Missed.
Wow.
Pitch, babe. That boy. That boy.
The 1-1 getting ready to come home. Kicks away. Two-one. Swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. Greenberg really filling himself in.
Yeah, huge benders on the off speed at 75. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, there's 2 options. You go back to the ball same pitch, or you run up that high and inside fastball, get him off balance.
2-2 is the count. Greenberg delivers. Outside, and it's 3-2.
Depending on where Bain's set up, I think we'll be able to tell what pitch is going to be coming in. And Bain set up over the heart of the plate. Looks like it might just be a challenge fastball here.
3-2. Swung on and missed. Kicks away. Bain's going to have to throw to first. In time. 3 strikeouts for Greenberg. His 6th one of the day. And that will conclude the middle innings. We are now in the witching hour. Top of the 7th. Due up for the Renegades is the top of the order. Medina, Wagner, and Vasquez. We got a 2-1 game here on the Fremont campus. We'll be back in a minute.
All right, folks, I got some scores for you around the state. Santa Rosa 3, Modesto 1, top of 7. Top of 3rd, Hartnell 7, Feather River 1. Top of 6, West.
we got a new pitcher to tell you guys about here on the Fremont campus. McCowan is done after 115 pitches, so shout out to Lena Segman and bring me 115. He will end his day surrendering 7 hits and only 1 run, and no errors made behind him through 6 innings played, or rather pitched. Coming into the game now is not only a closer, but also a long reliever. His name is Andrew Ballantyne, and he needs no introduction. He is the leader in ERA in the Big 8 with a .40, yes, 0.40 ERA. He is a leader in the state as well with a .87 whip. And folks, that is not a misprint, and that is not a gimme. He's got 42 and a half innings pitched, a Ks through 9 of 1330. He's making his 22nd appearance out of the pen, and he has 5 saves on the season. However, he also can play the role of a long reliever, and he is not the only closing pitcher out of this bullpen. He's going to start his day with a ground ball from Medina, 4-3, in time for the out.
Yeah, I'm honestly just kind of excited to see this man pitch.
And now,
Wow.
now in for Wagner is going to be Brady Hernandez.
Well, this is going to be a big step up for Brady Hernandez here. Biggest at-bat of his season so far for sure.
He's a 300 hitter with 2 homers and 17 driven in. I'm going to go back into his line score to see the last time he actually had an at-bat, because I can't even remember. Mark it down against Lassen a week ago, but no hit recorded. Previously before that, you got to go back to March 19th at Monterey Peninsula. He took an 0 for 3 performance, struck out twice.
I mean, no better time than now for Brady to come out, put up a big swing of the bat, do something for this team.
1-1 the count.
Wow.
In there for a strike, 1-2. I mean, we're seeing it early. Why Ballantyne is the most feared reliever in the league. Revered, respected, feared, whatever adjective, whatever verb you want to put it on.
Really good take by
Whoa.
Hernandez. That is a big league take. I mean, wow.
Incredible take. Two and two, getting ready to come home from Ballantyne. And it's 3-2.
And already, no matter the production of what this at-bat might be, Curran's going to be very happy with Hernandez's ability to work a count, feel out the pitches, understand where Ballantyne's throwing, what he's going to do. And that way, even if Hernandez gets out this at-bat, he can come back in the dugout, tell all these guys, hey, this is how Ballantyne's throwing. Next inning, let's attack him early.
3-2 home. Swung on and missed. That was a chance there.
That's a pitch he's going to want back. That's an off-speed, kind of hung, really.
Here's another incredible matchup ready for you. Chewy Vasquez versus Ballantyne. One of the best hitters in the state against one of the best pitchers in the state. These are the matchups you only get to see in May, folks. Inside for a strike on the 0-0 delivery home.
Wouldn't it be a great time for Vasquez's first big fly?
I can't think of a better time. 0-1. Checked and no go. 1-1.
Ballantyne also kind of not finding his footing on the mound very well. Might be a little mental thing with thinking about how to, plant his lead foot. That could result in something over the heart of the plate for Vasquez here.
One and one. Somehow got the bat to it there on the outer half. Fouls it back to the screen, and it's 1-2. I mean, if you like pitching, this is the matchup for you.
Yep.
This is right up my alley as a baseball fan. I got to tip my cap to both teams so far today. That 1-2 bounces to the plate, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, Ballantyne, I mean, you can hear it, audibly frustrated with what's happening on the bump right now. He's not finding his footing very well. Kind of his motion's out of whack from what he was planning on having happen, so.
Two. Coming home. Swung on and missed. The 13th time the Renegades have been set down on strikes. 2 of them for Ballantyne. We'll be back after this break.
Felix, 7, 18.
Cyrus Young, Martinez, and Shaw all due up here in the home half of the 7th inning for the servicing as home Falcons of Folsom Lake College, finding themselves in the lead 2-1. And that 2-1 largely due, actually entirely due, to Martinez. That is going to be bounced over to second base side, and it's through the glove of Stewart. We'll wait for the official score on this one.
Yeah, I mean, difficult play from Stewart. Had to make a very quick transfer. Just got under his glove. Looking at the replay, I think that's definitely a base hit.
Julie? That is caught by Kashia. He tried to play it as if he dropped it. So the scoreboard goes up with an error, so I'm going to officially mark it as an E4. And then Martinez flies out to third base.
Really smart play from Kashia, trying to get anything in there to get a double play.
I'm not talking about it.
Sorry, number 15, Tucker Shaw.
Shaw now ready to swing the bat. That plunks him.
Yeah, Derek Bain showing frustration to the umpire, saying that he's not, I mean, kind of leaning into it. He's putting his foot way out in front into the outside part of the batter's box towards the plate, stepping too far in, resulting in him getting hit in now what is 2 at-bats, I believe. Yeah, I mean, Bain's right.
Well, Coach Nick Sanziri going out there now to talk to his infield and his pitcher. And we also on deck have a pinch hitter in the form of the freshman utility infielder, Luca Peterson.
Umpire's now actually going to have a meeting on the mound because Curran put up a good argument. If this gets pulled back in any way, shape, or form, Folsom's going to go crazy.
And so the umpiring crew is going to talk about this one. Very rare that these calls ever get overturned. Call's going to stand.
Yep.
We're going to need a hitter to report for the Falcons, number 10, Luca Peterson.
All the Renegades need is just a simple ground ball double play here, get out of this inning. Score some runs in the top of the 8th now.
Luca Peterson stepping in for his 100th at-bat of the season. So, here we go. 0-0. And he bunts this one. It's popped up. Kachia makes the play on the fly. A sliding, diving recovery there from him. Strands the runners right where they are. Yeah, not really the best choice of words. Leaves the runners right where they are, and here now is Rogalski.
I mean, great break from Kashia. Immediately seeing the bunt, sprinting on in, and then knowing it's going to be pop fly, he has the ability to get there. His speed is there. Makes a great play, checks the runners, keeps them there. I mean, exactly what Greenberg needed. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now with 2 down, just focus on the hitter.
Rogalski's grounded out twice and walked. He's got a runner in scoring position. Oh, delivery too high. Miguel White says, love the different camera angles plus the live broadcasting. Thank you so much, Miguel. Our camera operators are doing a great job today as well. 1-0. Just missed. Just above the letters.
Good pitch.
1-0 home. And it's 3-0.
Greenberg got to put something in the zone. Hitter probably taking all the way here.
I want to apologize also if you guys were listening too closely to what I said. I said 1-0 to 3-0. You know what I mean? We skipped 2 pitches. 3-0 coming home now. Greenberg delivers. In there for a strike. 90 miles an hour. How many pitches?
95.
Still touching 90 after 90 pitches.
Yep.
3-1. Bounce and foul to the left side, so the count is run full. And it really, really comes down to who wants it more.
Yep. One of the bigger at-bats for Folsom Lake right now. Kind of open up this game with only 6 outs remaining for Ohlone. But if Greenberg can come out on top.
This is the most crucial moment of the game. 3-2. Both runners go. Fouled back to the screen, so we'll reset and do it again. Three-two home. Bounced right side. Greenberg gonna let it roll and roll. It stays fair.
Wow, that is so unfortunate. I mean, that looked like it almost hit a rock. It kicked back into fair territory. Really good idea from Greenberg to let it go foul. Honestly, I mean, it would have been a very quick play if he actually had the chance to make the play. And you know that always might result in a throwing error or whatever it might be, but that almost kicked back in off of like a rock or something in there.
Now batting number 23, Dylan Green.
Dylan Green, ready to swing the bat now. Dylan Green had the go-ahead home run against Chabot College in Game 3 of that tournament-style bracket a week ago, and also a 2-run homer in Game 4. Right now, another vintage moment could be in the wake for him, as the 0-1 delivery is on the outside, and it's 1-1. What is lying in wake in the result of this at-bat? 1-1. Line deep to left! Way back there! Foul! Whew. Oh my goodness. On the fly, you think it's a grand slam, then you think it's a 2 RBI double, maybe 3, then it goes foul.
All that is just a long strike.
That's all Greenberg has to think right now. Talk about the luck of the line.
Yeah.
Previous at bat, it works in Folsom Lake's favor.
Yeah, I mean, Green had a crazy big hooky swing on it that let it go foul.
1-2. Grounded and foul to the left side again, so we'll reset it and do it again.
Yeah, I mean, Green's getting his foot down early. He has the fastball dialed in. Really, every pitch dialed in early. Greenberg's going to have to figure out a way to fool him off his timing here.
One and 2 home. Too high.
Really good idea, though. I love that pitch. First pitch to truly mix it up in the at-bat. Really good take from Green, though. #104th pitch on the way.
It'll be a 2-2 delivery to Dylan Green. Got him looking! 7th strikeout of the day for Greenberg. He is through 7 with only 5 hits given up and 2 runs scored. We'll be heading into the 8th. 1-run game. We'll be back in a minute.
Bain, Camera, Stewart due up for the Renegades.
Yeah, we see you on first base, baby.
We are in the top of the 8th, and folks, it has been an absolute pleasure to bring you this game here live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Armando Galan here with Bodie Warden to my left. It has been an incredible 2-1 game. We have Bain, Canberra, and Stewart due up for the Renegades. Ballantyne, the pitcher for Folsom Lake College, and the leader in ERA in the entirety of the state, as well as the Big 8. The 0-1 delivery home to Bain. He swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Man.
I mean, Renegades are going to have to find his number soon. They don't have much time left in this game.
Swung on and missed there by Bain. The 14th strikeout for the Renegades, and the 3rd one in a row right now.
Now batting number 22, Julian Canberra.
For Derek Main today, a frustrating day. That's his third one swinging. All of them swinging. Here's Julian Cambra. He's also been set down with 2 strikeouts today. Looking to avoid the third one. That 0-0 delivery bounces, and it's 1-0.
I mean, all the Renegades need truly is one swing through these next 5 outs to extend this game. And knowing how the Renegades roll with momentum, one of the best teams that roll on momentum, one big swing, whether it be a home run, double, whatever it might be, can get this team back on its feet.
As far as energy is concerned, I have one word to describe this game: manic. As far as to describe the pitching, one word to describe the pitching: Sparta. It's like the Spartans fighting to the death.
Yep. Really good lead from Cambra. Cambra knows he has to get a long at bat here. Get Ballantyne out of his comfort zone. I mean, Ballantyne's feeling it 4 in a row now. He's got to stop this mayhem.
1-1. Outside.
Huge hitters count. Cambra loves hitters counts. We've seen him capitalize in those moments.
Look at that. There's somebody dirt biking down Mission Peak right now.
Oh, wow, yeah. Or just biking. I believe he is the classic pedally bikey.
That is foul to the right side, and it's 3-2.
Parker Crystal up to bat now for West Valley, bottom 7.
Three-two. Outside. Ball 4.
Very good lead from Cambra. All they need is a base runner, and you have guys who can put on big swings. Talking about big swings, Joaquin Stewart up to bat now.
Number 8, Joaquin Stewart.
Joaquin Stewart, a solo home run in his last opportunity. The Renegades have had 2 extra base hits today. There was a double from Kushia and a home run from Stewart. The 0-0 delivery inside for a ball, 1-0. Got an interesting development out at Feather River College. They're mounting the comeback, and they are 1 run behind after trailing by 6 to begin the game. 9-8 the score. 1-0 outside for a ball, and it's 2-0.
Ballantyne truly not in his groove right now. I think Cambra getting a walk there was a really big, kind of bump in his confidence of how he's pitching. He's not locating his off speed really at all. The fastball's what's carrying him.
And I would imagine also with how well Ballantyne has pitched this season, probably very rarely ever having to pitch from the stretch.
I would agree as well.
2-1 the count now on the 2-0 delivery for a strike. I mean, for Ballantyne, you don't get a .40 ERA on accident.
Yeah.
You have to earn that. Two and one, just 2 inside, and it's 3-1. I mean, to his credit also, the lowest ERA and whip I've ever seen at this late in the season.
Me too.
Stewart looking to try and extend, keep the lineup card moving by any means necessary. 3-1. That'll be a 3-2 count now. Beautiful pitch on the outer half to even the count.
Looked like either a slider or a cut fastball in there, kind of a backdoor location on the outside part of the plate. There's no reason on a 3-1 count to swing that if you're Stewart. Now just got to battle with 2 strikes.
3-2 home. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 15 as a team.
It's number 3, Kaden Chia.
I think this is the most the Renegades have ever struck out in any game.
I would bet by 5 strikeouts at least too. I bet they're significantly underperforming.
This is more than that West Valley game.
Yep.
Kushia takes inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. The only Renegades so far without a strikeout hemmed up against them, Hegeman and Medina. Everybody else has struck out at least once, even Brady Hernandez. 8 Renegades out of 10 that have touched the plate today have struck out at least once. Here's another stat also. With the exception of Kushia and Thompson, everybody who has struck out more than once.
Wow.
Outside for a strike, and it's 0-2.
But you're going to have to battle here. Just wants to move the line along with Thompson up on deck. Excuse me, Hegeman on deck. I don't know why I said Thompson.
0-2. That bounces away. Camera doesn't move up.
Yeah, I mean, Canberra not the greatest speed, so you can't be frustrated with that.
Yeah, he's a first baseman. He's not built to move. He's built to stand still. Built to stand still and be strong, and strong he is. 1-2 coming home. Swung on and missed. 15 as a team for the Renegades. They strike out 3 times once again. We are into the bottom of the 8th. It is a 1-run game here from the Fremont campus.
After 8.5, Folsom Lake 2, Ohlone 1.
We got a new pitcher to tell you about for the Renegades. It's Nick Valentine. You can close the book now on Drew Greenberg 104 pitches later. He has pitched through 7 innings, only surrendering 2 runs off of 5 hits. Those 2 runs coming off of 1 swing in the bat. That swing in the bat was Martinez. Back in the 2nd inning of this game, the biggest swing in the bat all day long today. For Nick Valentine this season, making his 10th appearance, he's pitched through 13 and a third, giving up 10 hits and 3 runs, 2 total earned runs with 5 walks to 14 strikeouts, a case through 9 of 9.45, an ERA of 1.35 and a whip of 1.13. He's going to be tasked with getting the Renegades into the top of the 9th inning, only down by 1, and he will be doing that against Handy, Barth, and Sounders, otherwise known as the 3, 4, and 5 of the Falcons. So it's a tough assignment for Valentine out of the pen. The 0-1 inside, 1-1 the count. For Handy today, he's 1 for 2 with a single, a flyout, and a strikeout. That's popped up. Right center field. And making the play in right
Is now, still Medina.
Still Medina. Good. First out of the inning.
Now batting number 1, Connor Barth.
Delivery misses, and it's 1-0.
I mean, Valentine truly is, like you said, put in with a tough task ahead of him, going through with the heart of this lineup. But I mean, he's built for it. He's coming in a tough situation. He has a good mentality. He's ready to, kind of deal with these guys. Also, for West Valley Fresno update, Fresno is now trailing 4-7 in the top of the 8th with a runner at first base, nobody out.
2-0 the count. Line deep to left field. Way back there. Goodbye. Connor Barth's 9th home run of the season. His 55th RBI. Restores the 2-run margin for Folsom Lake College, and a huge swing in the bat. Every run scored today off the back of homers.
Now batting number 32, Shane Summers.
Here now is Saunders. Takes in there for a strike from Valentine.
Renegades now just digging themselves in a hole that they're going to have a tough now 9th inning to come back from.
The 0-1 swung on and missed, and it's 0-2. I mean, it's taken them all game to try and match the 2 runs that Folsom Lake had put up until this point, and now they need an additional run on top of the 2 runs that they needed to come up with.
Who's coming up for the Renegades top of the 9th?
Top of the 9th, it is going to be Hegeman, Thompson, and Medina.
Okay.
1-2.
I like that.
Struck him out looking. So here now is Cyrus Young.
Now batting number 16, Cyrus Young.
Cyrus Young today, 0 for 3, but reached on an E4. Was stranded at third base. And line to Canberra, who makes the play on the fly. So, this is it. Renegades have 3 outs to produce 2 or more runs to keep playing in this game. Folsom Lake needs 3 outs to force a Game 3, which would start tomorrow at 12 p.m. We'll be back after this quick break to conclude this amazing contest.
Your nerves by hitting the concession stand. Leading off the top of the 9th for the Renegades, number 2,
Well, folks, we are here in the top of the 9th inning. Andrew Ballantyne looking for the 3-inning save, which would be his 6th save of the season. He needs 3 outs to do so. He'll be facing Cam Hegeman, Teo Thompson, and Jordan Medina. Renegades need 2 to keep playing or more. And Folsom Lake College needs 3 outs to force a Game 3, which would start at 12 p.m. tomorrow.
Which, now looking at the dugout, Thompson will be taken out for Murphy, and it looks like I saw Tegan Riley have a bat in his hand in the hole. So Medina might be being taken out as well. I think Curran's going to want to go a righty-lefty matchup. No lefty-lefty, I'm assuming is what he wants here.
This is going to be popped up right side and fall.
I mean,
not really a chance that anybody could get that.
the only good thing going the Renegades' way against Ballantyne is he's had some pretty rough innings. Granted, he's struck out practically everybody he's faced. His pitch in the at-bats have been wild. Hence that case right there. Big curveball way outside. So the Renegades are going to have to realize, he's throwing one pitch in the zone. That's the fastball right now. We need to be early on it, take something high, elevate it up, and look for a big swing of the bat because you cannot let him get you guys 3 up, 3 down when he's not feeling his greatest.
He's got 2 straight strikeouts right now with 4 total out of the pen.
Really good foul ball by Cam Hageman as well. Cam is going to have to keep digging deep. Be the best player he can be in this moment.
Andrew Ballantyne to Cam Hageman, 2-2. Swung on and missed. A 5th strikeout. And the 16th for these Renegades.
And Jordan Medina will be on deck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Number 26, Christian Murphy.
12:30.
Christian Murphy has come up with a dinger before. Just 1 on the season. And that was against West Valley on April 9th in a winning effort against them. On the outside for a ball, 1-0.
I hope that Hageman goes in the dugout, tells Jordan Medina, who's on deck, saying, the strikeout pitch that Ballantyne's going with is the fastball. If you're in 2 strikes, expect the fastball. His off speeds are not being located. You got to read him.
1-0 in there for a strike.
It's almost as if Ballantyne's name is, with the .4 ERA kind of ingrained in them, lowering their ability because this team can hit anybody truly. And Ballantyne isn't executing as well as he would like to be. He's shown frustration all day.
This is popped way up there in the center field. Way back there and caught for the 2nd out of the inning. So it's all on Medina to extend this game.
Now batting number 4, Jordan Medina.
Medina takes the 0-0, and it's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. On deck for the Renegades is Tegan Riley, if he would have an opportunity to swing the bat. Foul back to the screen, and it's 0-2. The Renegades staring down the barrel of their final strike of the afternoon. With 17 strikeouts on the day, here comes the 0-2. Outside for a ball.
Good eye again by Jordan Medina. I mean, he puts up competitive at-bats every single time he's up at the plate. He just needs to poke one through, keep the line moving, let Tegan get a fresh at-bat here.
1-2 coming home. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-2.
Amazing take yet again.
The 2-2 delivery getting ready to come home. Ballantyne looking to end this game. Here it comes. Just short. Green corrals it. This game is over.
And that's a final here at Ohlone College. Folsom Lake Falcons 3, Ohlone College Renegades 1.
And folks, I mean, this was an absolutely incredible game from both pitching staffs today.
Thank you for your support.
But in particular, the presence of the Falcons pitching staff was felt today to the tune of 17 strikeouts. You can credit McCowan, the starting pitcher, with 11 of them, who is my player of the game, undoubtedly. Him and Ballantyne combining to just give up only one run, and that one run was a solo home run by Joaquin Stewart. They stranded 7 runners in the first 4 innings of this game for Ohlone College. Ohlone College had their chances. They couldn't make contact today.
Yeah, I mean,
that is the story.
That was the biggest story. I mean, amazing pitching as well. Give the flowers to McCowan and just the whole pitching staff in general. Ballantyne doing his job as well. That's the most time the Renegades have struck out in a game ever. I mean, that is a rare game for them of strikeouts, but the pitching was there. And, I mean, leaving a ton of runners on base is just the biggest problem that they had. You got to execute, and you got to bring in those guys when they're on base. I understand the pitching was very difficult, but you got to play more as a team in certain situations. Might have been too much of a superhero mentality here and there.
So it forces a rubber match on Saturday. And, folks, I mean, this was an incredible game. As I mentioned before, if you like pitching, this is right up your alley. I'm a fan who really enjoys pitching. I enjoyed this game a lot, and we are looking forward to tomorrow to see who will be coming out victorious in the rubber match tomorrow, starting at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for those of you who are not in California. Well, folks, we have some final thank yous to give before we send ourselves off, and we will be seeing you tomorrow. To Steve Worley, who is on the cameras to our left, our third base camera. Derico San Gabriel, our camera on the first base side. Arnie Lowling, our equipment director. Bonabala, our switcher today. Bodie Warden, who's doing color analyzing and also your score bugger. We got Julie Marshall right here, official score and public address. Lauren Ermitanyo, our admin of athletics on Instagram. And, of course, Christopher Warden, our athletic director. Folks, I've been Armando Galan. We're going to see you again tomorrow for a rubber match in the Game 3 of our Super Regional Finals at 12 p.m. Take care of yourselves tonight and get ready for tomorrow. Goodbye.